Ya kwanza ningependa kusema hapa Jakaranda tumewaona sana kwa mtandao, kama mnajadiliana mambo zinaweza saidia hii nchi. Na pia zile wiki zilizopita tulikuja hapa kuwashukuru wana Jakaranda, kwa sababu pale kwa kona ya Jakaranda tumeweka mural moja kali sana ya ule ndugu wa Gen Z alikufa, anaitwa Rex Masai. Tunawashukuru sana. Long live Rex Masai, long live. Long live. Pale kando ya Rex Masai kwa Jakaranda pia tumeweka mural kubwa ya Bob Njagi. Ule alitiwa mbaroni na wale wakora wa RUTO for 31 days. Imesimama pale kwa kona ya bunge. Kitu tunataka kusema ya kwamba hapa Jakaranda sisi tumekuwa marafiki na tumekuja sana hapa Jakaranda. Wacha niingie mada kidogo, kwa sababu umejua hapa ni bunge, pia lazima nichangie kwa mada ndio niingie mambo zingine. Mada ya kwanza kabisa, tukisema tunatafuta, wanasema do we have right to revenge? Kama wananchi, do we have right to revenge or do politics of revenge? The question is, who are we revenging against? That is the question. Because the reason why the Gen Z uprising is consolidating a political party is to take political power. And the political power is to revenge. Why are we revenging? Those who kill us when they are in power. Those who murder young people when they are in power. Those who steal money for medicine when they are in power while the poor continue to die. We are taking political power to arrest them, confiscate their wealth and jail them. That is the revenge. Tukikaa hapa Kayole, every time young poor youth in Kayole are shot dead extrajudicially by the police, we are looking for political power to revenge on behalf of the poor people that cannot revenge. When we come here every day, the police shoots people, poor people. If we don't have political power, we will go to the street and ask President William Samoei Ruto to jail the police that are killing us. But if we organize ourselves and take political power, we'll jail them ourselves. This is good revenge. Now we are asking, I understand some people are saying at Gen Z was nothing. Our sons and daughters, 70 of them were murdered by this regime. They were murdered by this regime. The future of young people was stolen because young people were murdered by this regime. These young people could be your child. These young people could be your brother. These young people that were murdered by the police, we must give them dignity. Comrade, just like Dedan Kimathi, just like Baby Pendo, just like every person, the poor people that have died, the only way to give them dignity is to make sure that we take political power. And those people who oversight death must be punished, comrades. Must be punished, comrades. This flag that you see here, the red flag shows the color of the blood of the martyrs. Those people who come every day, they have nothing to lose. Even if you support ODM, you support Jubilee, you support the Communist Party of Kenya, we are saying that this temporary peace that has been brought in Kenya is temporary peace for the rich and not the poor people. Exactly. Comrades, what I'm trying to say is this, that if you are home You left home to come to this bunge. Without food, there is no peace in that house. If you left home, comrades, and you leave a sick child, a sick mother, and people are calling you home to contribute for a funeral, there is no peace, comrades. So what we are saying that this is peace ya matapeli kuipa Kenya. Hata sisi tunarudi street. We want to go back to the streets, comrades. Because this peace is for big businessmen to make billions on behalf of the poor people. So what we are saying, you mother a revenge, we must not revenge tribally. Yes. People are talking about tribes. Tribes is a tool to divide the poor people.
Yes, exactly. That is the point.
In fact, I could tell you, in Kikuyu community, we had Jomo Kenyatta. In Kikuyu community, we had Kibaki. In Kikuyu community, we had Uhuru Kenyatta. But the majority of the Kikuyu people remain poor and landless. If you go to Taita Taveta, who are those quotas? They are Kikuyus. Who are those people who are being murdered in Peketoni? Are Kikuyus. Who are those people? Because every time Jomo Kenyatta stole land, he made sure that poor Kikuyus surround the land for protection. So this politics of tribalism will not take us anywhere, comrades.
Yes.
Comrades, we must think through that the culture of the rich people from across the tribe. Hata ukiona Mkale ule akona pesa anakula nini? Anakula 3 course meals a day, or 4 or 8. Hata Mjaluo ule akona pesa anakula 3 or 4 course meals a day. Hata Mluya akona pesa, akona high culture, analala kwa blanketi ya Raymond. Even their wives, they can afford to buy them gifts. You, when you appear to your wife, is only war because there's no food. So what we must continue to remind the people of Kenya, that the only way that these criminals have been able to stay in power, because they can manipulate us, they can deceive us, they can divide us based on age, they can divide us not just based on age, on tribe, they can divide us as brothers and sisters, they can also divide us as Muslims and Christians. But the truth of the matter is that the rich are managing this country for the benefit of the rich and the rich alone. Comrades, what I want to tell you, that every time the poor person dies, the poor person is not considered as a person. But when the rich person dies, then it becomes news. We must love our kind, and we must love the poor people and give them dignity, comrades. I want to congratulate hiyo kikao ya Jacaranda. Every time I listen to people talk, even I know there are different ODM, kuna Jubilee formation, lakini when you come here, you try to tell each other the truth. Because when we discuss the truth will set us free. Hii serikali ya bandia ya RUTO ilikuwa inaanguka. Isipokuwa baba. Ilikuwa inaanguka. Hii serikali bandia ilikuwa inaanguka. And what I want to say is that these people who killed us, comrades, we must be able, I'm just contributing on that one extra point. And then number 2 is the youth. Youth pia nilikuwa nataka kuongea kidogo. Because comrades, there is poor youth and there is rich youth. Let's not campaign for the rich youth. Let us campaign for the poor youth that will survive with them.
I'm here, the poor rich. Poor youth,
poor youth. Comrades. So what I'm trying to tell you is that any time, comrades, is that the idea is to take political power. Let the poor people rise up and let's give them the political power. Without political power, we are helpless. Without political power with the youth, we are helpless. And we need political power to help the majority of the people. Now, if you tell me the last, there was another matter that you people are contributing to, which was basically to bring out the sense on who we are. For example, in terms of music, you people are telling me, tutafanya nini kama mwanamuziki akiwa na hela nyingi alafu akakuja hizo hela zimepotea. You know, music is not just music. There is music that is in solidarity with the poor people to help bring a new consciousness. Kuna pia mwanangoma tu ya entertainment that is used by mainly corporate people to earn money. So when we are celebrating musicians, we must say who is the musician that continues to bring the issues of Kayole people, of Jacaranda people, that enriches it to advance their interest. Not just any musician. If you are rich and now you're poor, so what? We've been poor the whole time. Yeah. On the last one, then I just gave up the mic. It was important on the Arambe. I think this one, the propaganda against the poor people have been so intense, extremely intense, that even when you are poor, you start doubting yourself. Why am I poor? Sometimes you say, no, maybe I'm poor because I have many children. Sometimes you are poor because you say, I'm poor because I'm stupid. They have even made you think and doubt yourself as a human being. But the question is, the rich people in this country, they are not rich because they work hard. They are rich because their parents stole for them or their grandparents. That is the truth about the issue. Now, when it comes to the poor people being sick, when you are sick and you're a poor person, nobody cares. They say you pray. But when they are sick and they have stolen money meant for the hospital here, they go abroad to get what? They get good medical treatment. So everybody who steals money for cancer center here gets cancer, goes to India to get treated. Everybody who has stolen money meant for the healthcare here goes there. And now, when you die in my village in Siaya, they say in Luo that Nyasaye kokeyo. Basically means that God is harvesting. But why is God only harvesting the poor people? Why don't they also harvest the rich people?
Why? Ask them.
So the question that when the poor person we pray, when you die we complain, we want good health care for everyone. And we don't want to contribute only money for matanga. We want a working healthcare system that can help majority of the people. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mimi naitwa BUKA.